He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll just wait 1 and 2. Much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to well as he is. Not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300 right there. When you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career line against Roark up until this point, he has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Right side. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball just off the inside corner. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Gloved by Murphy. There's one. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, man, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power, and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Inciarte on third with 2 out. Up top, it's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now. And it's fouled away. The set and the 3-1 pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. He's set. The 3-2 started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Mike Foltynewicz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls.
Leading up
It'll
for
be
the
interesting
Nationals,
to see if he can turn things
the
around
shortstop,
in this one here today.
Hey.
So stepping in,
Turner.
Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Hero?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Popped up. Freeman shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His career line against Roark up until this point. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D.
The second baseman.
Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Swung on and bounced toward Murphy at second. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Lane Adams.
Coming to the plate now, Lane Adams. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. This is line to left. Goodwin is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole
Leading
hitter,
up
Ryan
for
Zimmerman.
Washington,
And as you take a look at
the
the
first
splits here,
baseman,
he's actually better
Ryan
against right-handed pitching this season.
Zimmerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Zimmerman is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
1-1. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And Zimmerman has a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate,
batter
was able to keep
the
his
second
hands
baseman,
inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
Zimmerman on at first, nobody out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately. All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way.
The third baseman.
Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard to the right. foul. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The left fielder,
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the second have to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping up now, Jason Shore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
2-0. Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Batting 9.
And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. The next to bat for Atlanta, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch. pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee. Knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat.
11.
Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. Two out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. So he'll hold on at first, following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Oh, 2, here it is. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up and gone up into the second deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 196 for his career. And it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Up next for
and
Atlanta,
now Ryan Schimpf,
the third baseman, Ryan.
Fouled away. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Atlanta.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank
Leading
you.
up for the Nationals, the pitcher, Tanner
Here comes the
Roark.
first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how
The batter,
big
number
innings
7.
start. You put
Shortstop.
a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting.
Well, he
right
was
fielder.
definitely not looking
Right.
off speed on that pitch. I'll tell
Harper.
you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
You know, D-Row, even though
Now
we're
batting,
early in this
first
one, being
baseman.
down by 2, that's a huge
Ryan.
base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this
Zimmerman.
offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Harper, the runner at second with 1 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. Number 31 for him on the season. And it's now 5-3.
Why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare, depending on which dugout you're in.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So they do pick up the out here, 8, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Stepping in, Brian Goodwin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Goodwin, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment, because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Now at the plate, Jason Shore, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the top of inning number 4. Washington leads this one 6-3. Leading off the inning, Tyler Flowers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Into the box now, Lane Adams. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Adams at third with 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. This is line to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The pitcher, number 26.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in, Mike Foltynewicz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage
Leading up for the Nationals.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The pitcher, Tanner Roark.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Shortstop.
Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Trey Turner. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this
The
inning.
center fielder,
He looks
number
really
2.
sharp out there, guys.
Adam Eaton.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
A ball and a strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Flowers able to make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're up 6-4. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. Zimmerman has it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Eaton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Braves strand 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. And now Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading off for Washington, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit back up the middle. throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
One guy for the Nationals in the 5th. And
Zimmerman.
the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good
Now
fastball.
batting,
And what does he
second
do?
baseman.
He just throws this
Daniel
good fastball right by
Murphy.
breaks the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First delivery to him on the way. This pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. In the air to center. Inciarte on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They still lead it 6-4. Ready now, Ryan Schimpf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Schimpf.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Standing in, Tyler Flowers, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In the air now out to left field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lane Adams.
So coming to the plate, Lane Adams, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Goodwin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 6-4. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading
Brian
up
Goodwin,
for the
he
Nationals,
doubled his last time through.
the left fielder.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Jason Shore, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Everybody in the park, including me, was wondering if this thing was out of here when it left the bat.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a double.
Your attention,
Kendrick
please.
will get a chance with a runner in scoring
Washington.
position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Howie Kendrick.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. His career line with Fulton-Avich, he's just 1 for 6. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Kendrick, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look.
The batter, number 7.
It's way worse when you deal with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And that misses 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nationals leave 1. They're up 6-4. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For Washington, number 30, Coda Glover.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Your
Kurt
attention,
Suzuki
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Atlanta, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Suzuki is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains steady at 6-4.
Your attention, please.
Will come on to
Now
pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Kurt Suzuki is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping into the box,
leading up
Adam
for
Eaton.
the Nationals.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Adam Eaton.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2. Sims, a native of Georgia. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. That misses 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs,
now
and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can. And he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Ryan Zimmerman will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Daniel Murphy, pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The 3rd baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Adams going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 7 and the Braves 4. Ryan Madson's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Nationals, number 44, Ryan Madson.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Markakis.
From the stretch, lifted down the line in left. Goodwin will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Schimpf. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball in for a strike. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Ryan Schimpf with a solo shot, and that's home run number 48 on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Your
Johan
attention,
Camargo
please.
will get the call
Pinch
here
hitting
as he'll
for the
hit for
Braves.
the pitcher.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Braves 5.
Your
Roger
attention, please.
Goff is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for the
bullpen in the
Braves.
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 13, Roger Goff.
Stepping into the box, Brian
Leading off
Goodwin.
for
He'll see what he
Washington,
can do leading off
the
the
left
home
fielder,
8th.
Brian Goodwin.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Jason Shore, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Wilmer Defoe will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 7-5.
Your
Sean
attention,
Doolittle
please.
takes the ball now
Now
in inning number
pitching for
9,
Washington.
looking to close the door.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. In there, 1-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton is right there, 1 down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Striding into the box, Lane Adams. His career line with Doolittle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Popped him up. Zimmerman is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
In now, Dansby Swanson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he rips it on the ground to second. Murphy has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-5, tonight's final. The Washington Nationals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tanner Roark earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Mike Foltynewicz struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Sean Doolittle wraps it up for the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tanner Roark. His record is now 12-5.
Fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the. Ooh.